Welcome to the studio. You're listening to Willow Waves, a student-produced podcast where kindergarten through 6th graders explore interests, promote solutions to global concerns, and communicate about everything related to our social and emotional learning.
We aim to amplify voices, share knowledge, and encourage conversations. Visit us at willowspringses.fcps.edu to learn more and subscribe.
Join us as we explore our diverse and dynamic world of elementary education.
One of the best methods for interacting with students from other nations is the Global Classroom Project, in which many schools take part. The Global Classroom Project also helps people understand what's wrong with the planet and how to repair it. There are numerous objectives that we are pursuing to better the environment. Our names are Ashvin, Andrew Zhao, and Yaesung Kim.
There are lots of goals. Our class is primarily focused on goal number 13, which by itself contributes to saving the planet, and we aim to raise that goal. The importance of the worldwide classroom is due to this. Today, we will interview an expert in the field of global classroom.
Can you briefly explain the Global Classroom Project?
Sure, I'm happy to explain the Global Classroom Project. As you guys may know, we call the Global Classroom Project the GCP. And the GCP provides opportunities for students in elementary school, middle school, and high school to collaborate with peers or friends from around the world on authentic tasks and challenges through lots of learning opportunities. As students, you develop knowledge, skills, and behaviors to engage in collective action towards issues identified by the Sustainable Development Goals, so towards issues on the local, national, and global levels. Also, as students, you learn the attributes of Portrait of a Graduate and use those skills to work with your global partners, such as communication skills, collaboration skills. You also become global and ethical citizens as you go through this project. Through participation in the GCP, students become innovative global citizens as they work to create impactful solutions on the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals.
That's great.
Yeah, it's really great.
Thanks.
Why did you and FCPS decide to start the Global Classroom Project?
Oh, that's another great question. So what we realized in Fairfax County is that not all students have the opportunity to travel outside of their own communities in Fairfax County, Virginia. So the GCP was developed as a way to provide students in kindergarten through 12th grade with equal opportunities to engage in international collaborations to support their content knowledge, such as science or math or social studies, awareness and impact on global challenges, and develop their Portrait of a Graduate skills.
Wow, that's a very selfless reason.
And it's a very good reason for starting the Global Classroom Project.
Thanks.
And saying that, how many countries and schools are doing the Global Classroom Project?
Oh, gosh, you guys are full of great questions. So right now we have about 43 schools in Fairfax County that are participating in the Global Classroom Project, with obviously your school as one of them. I was counting before I met with you guys today, and right now we have 24 elementary schools, 9 middle schools, and 10 high schools that are doing the Global Classroom Project. And sometimes there's a few teachers in each school that are doing this. So lots of different classrooms.
Wow, that's crazy.
And then did you ask me about countries?
Yeah.
So did you also ask me how many countries? I can't remember what the question was.
Yeah, how many countries?
How many countries around the world?
Yeah.
Must be quite
So
yeah.
It's a lot. Yeah. So right now we are connecting with 33 different countries around the world.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are any
Wow.
of them
So really,
are any of them in other than North America?
absolutely, we have, we're connecting with countries in South America and Europe and Asia. We're connecting. We have one partner class in Australia. So we're connecting. We are connecting with some of the Caribbean islands like Jamaica. So we are really, really connecting all over the world. And what's really neat about that is that all of these students from all these places in the world are also having the opportunity to meet our students in Fairfax County, Virginia, and learn about Fairfax County, Virginia, and about our communities.
Wow, so Global Classroom really is global.
Yeah.
It sure is.
What are your hopes for the future of the Global Classroom Project?
Well, I would say that I hope that every student in Fairfax County Public Schools has the opportunity to participate in a Global Classroom project at some point during their schooling. So I said this is available for all kids in kindergarten through 12th grade, in any content area, any grade level can do this. So I hope that at some point, every single student in our county has the opportunity to do this sometime during their kindergarten through 12th grade year.
Yeah, it's a really big goal. Do you think you're going to be able to manage it?
I don't know. It is a big goal. I think we could if it came down to that. I think we can manage it.
I also have a Jamaican hat when we went there on a cruise.
You do? Wow. Did you learn anything about Jamaica that you would like to share? What was your favorite thing about Jamaica?
I'm pretty sure it had this playground in the water,
Uh-huh.
and then it also had this giant floating parkour course.
Wow. That sounds like a fun place to visit.
Which country are you really focusing on for the Global Classroom Project?
Which country? Gosh, that's a great question. I don't think that there's one particular country that we're focusing on. I think that more of the focus goes towards what kinds of global issues we are trying to impact in our communities and around the world. So different classrooms and different partnerships are focusing on different things. Some people are focusing on things like zero hunger. Some people are focusing on climate action. Some people are focusing on life below water and how they might be able to address the pollution that might be found in our waterways, like the Chesapeake Bay, and waterways, around the world through, transported through the Atlantic Ocean and other oceans. So I think that we're all just kind of working together to help solve these global issues.
Do you think these issues will really help the planet in its future?
I do. I think that if we can help to make an impact on these challenges that we are all experiencing around the world, then we can make the world a better place for us and for the future. That's a great question. So this was actually started by a teacher at one of our schools in Fairfax County. And it was started just more as a partnership between a couple of the classrooms at her school and a couple of the classrooms at another school. And as we were looking at this, we started to think, how could we kind of formalize this partnership a little bit more and align it to some of the things that we do in Fairfax County Public Schools. So how could we make sure that it's an equitable opportunity for all teachers and students to participate? How can we make sure that we can get global partners around the world? And then how can we, or what kinds of things can we provide for our students to be able to communicate and collaborate using digital platforms and technology?
Wow, that's amazing. How's your family?
My family's good. Thank you for asking. I have a sophomore in high school, and I have a daughter who is in 6th grade. And my son has had the opportunity to participate in a global classroom project, and my daughter has not yet had the opportunity. So I'm hoping that sometime between 7th grade and 12th grade, she will also have the opportunity to participate. And my husband is a teacher, and he also does the Global Classroom Project with his students.
I think your son and daughter will look up to you.
Okay. So,
Oh, thank you.
what are some of the main names in Global Classroom?
Can you clarify that question? What are some of the main names?
What are some of the people who founded it? Can you give us some of their names?
Some of the people who founded it? Well, from the story I was telling before, or just in Fairfax County right now? So the Global Classroom Project is developed by Fairfax County Public Schools. And we have a team of people who sit with me and work on this project together. And that team of people involves different educators who represent some of the pathways of the Global Classroom Project. So we have somebody from STEAM, we have somebody from science, we have somebody from a program called Get to Green, we have a library person, we have a global education specialist, we have people from our advanced academics office, we have, let me see who else I'm forgetting. We have people from library services and world languages. So we really just have a large team of people in the instructional services department in FCPS that help support our teachers all over the county to do this work.
We hope you enjoyed this experience and learned more about Global Classroom. You can help save the planet by contributing to this goal. Thanks so much.